Hello, people of this universe, Pokemon masters and people alike. I am vlogging with Gibster back here for another episode of the new Galar series. Now this, of course, was what we redesigned last time, which was Gigantamax and Teleon. Now, of course, after the starters, there's a group of Pokemon that are usually known as the regional birds, the regional bugs, and the regional rodents. I believe they are in no particular order. The order swapping every generation of which one goes first, middle, or last. But in Generation 8, first is the regional rodent. Now, of course, we're going to be redesigning Skwovet, a Pokemon based on the British red squirrel, which presumably is not red. Like the red squirrel is red, but Skwovet is not. So therefore we will be redesigning Skwovet to look more like the red squirrel. And also, I had another insight. Skwovet is a very greedy Pokemon, stealing food, and he eats a lot of it. And you know the saying, you are what you eat, so you are food. This is basically just a saying that, you could be devoured by another creature despite humans being on top of the food chain. Like, did you know that hippos kill more humans than lions do? Now, so of course I looked up a British treat that I will be using to redesign it. Now it has many names. A cherry bakewell or a bakewell tart, whatever you prefer to call it. I prefer the former. Now, we will be redesigning this. Those who don't know what the former is the first thing mentioned, and the latter is the second thing mentioned. So, we will be redesigning this. So I have a picture of Skwovet, the red squirrel, and a bakewell tart, or as I like to call it, cherry bakewell. Now, we will be redesigning it. So first of all, I will be starting off with the head. So I'm just going to have the shape go a bit more lump to sort of go with the shape of the red squirrel's head. There's something that is on the ridge of a cherry bakewell, or these little bumps that are on the ridge of them. So I'm adding that to the ears. Now I don't mind the fact that the ears feel inflated, which is something I fixed on the redesigned Grookey, because I feel like it just adds to the design more that makes it less squirrel-like. So, however, I am making the hole bigger. I will, however, be making it sort of like, making the ears sort of like that, as if they have gloves on them. That isn't the reason why, but, because I can't think of anything else to sort of explain it like. It's all part of the design process. And here's a challenge for you guys. I've been doing this for nearly 2 weeks. Tomorrow will be the 2-week anniversary of this series. But how about you guys? You guys pick your favorite Pokemon or look through a bunch. Pick one that you like, and how about you guys redesign it? Look into the lore of it, of how it was created, and then see if you can change it. Or don't go into the lore and just change it however you feel would make the design better. Now, of course, Skwovet, he never stops eating. So he's going to have big pouches on it, big cheeks, because he's currently eating. There's something about the red squirrels is arms are quite big. Not that big, but you know, bigger than what they made for Skwovet. So I'm puffing it up. And then here comes to the mouth. I see no change that is anywho necessary to change with the mouth. Now I am moving on to the eyes. I will be adding highlights to the eyes that are similar to the ones Pikachu has. Now not the white highlights, but more like, you know how Pikachu's eyes are almost completely black. There's just that hint of brown in there, like at the bottom. It's also Charmander, Squirtle has those types of eyes, but you know, blue and purple respectively. There's something that I will be adding is a design that's sort of like the ridges that I told you guys about earlier. I feel like it'll just add to the design. No. Oh, for goodness sake. I will be adding a little circle around there, just to add to the design. And remember, if you guys don't like the design, don't give me any hate. If you guys want to make up a new version and try and fix something that you guys have a problem with, that's completely fine with me. I am in no way improving the designs. I am just seeing what I could add to them to make them better in my opinion. Could be better in anyone else's opinion as well. If, however, you guys think I make it look worse, then that's technically both of our faults, because you guys think that, and I made it like that. But that's completely fine. Also, I know the world is very, you know, there's stuff going on, so I have a bit of inspiration because, well, a lot of people have troubled lives. So here's just a little word of advice. Ships don't sink because they have holes in them. Ships sink because the holes allow the water to get into the ship. Just like how people feel down if they let every little thing just get inside of them. If you guys just let every little bad thing get inside of you guys, then it's not really going to be that good. You're just going to feel terrible. So if something happens, you just think, well, there's going to be worse things that happens. There's going to be something that will change anything for the better. And also remember, if you guys are just going to be sad or angry, all it's going to do is deteriorate your physical and mental health. That's a fact. Yeah, just thought I'd say that. I hope it helps someone out there. How's it looking, guys? Oh my god. Oh my actual god. No, what the? I didn't do that. Right, there we go. Now I'm going to add those ridges again, sort of like if the cream or the jam were to just burst out of the pastry. That's what I'm sort of thinking. With this here, it's more like, this is sort of the cream. It's not actually cream, I just don't really know what to call it. Icing, there we go, that's the word. This is like the icing just pouring over the pastry, and then basically the main body is supposed to be the pastry. I will try and keep similar colours to the red squirrel. We're also adding colours to the from the cherry bakewell tart. There we go. Now I just combined both of the names. Also, guys, if you are wondering, no, I will not be changing any names or any form of evolutionary line. I will not be giving a pre-evolution to those who need it, nor an evolution, nor will I change the names. And oh my god. There we go. Now that's the tail, and we're all done. Thanks for watching. Nah, just kidding. We are going to be adding to the tail to make it fit with the rest of the design. There's something I want to add to this is I haven't added anything related to the jam. So I will be adding a layer of it on top. Also, guys, just a movie recommendation. If you guys haven't seen The Truman Show, it's on Netflix. You guys should actually watch it. Might not be up your alley, and I didn't think so either, but it was actually a good movie. I liked it. Might be an old-fashioned one, but sometimes the classics are good. Like Godzilla. And if you guys are wondering why if you guys are wondering, well, why would you just make him basically a living sweet? Like, seriously. Well, there's Vanillite. There's All Creamy, who I'm gonna redesign later. Well, technically, I'm gonna redesign Vanillite later as well, but you know, like, All Creamy, very later. You know, well, Vanillite is very, very, very later, but you know, because All Creamy is also from Galar. So, yeah. Anyway, point is, here, guys, is the redesigned Skwovet. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and like and subscribe.